Basic Excel for semester 1, part 3, question number 23. Compute the simple interest on a deposit of 4,000 rupees kept in a bank for 3 years. The rate of interest 6% per annum. Formula for that is, the formula for that is, let's say, is equal to PNR, where P stands for the principal, N stands for the number of years, and R stands for rate of interest in percentage per annum. P is 4,000, star, N is 3 years, rate of interest is 6%. We can write it as 6, or you can write it as 0.06. So that comes to 720 rupees. Want to find out? I mean, you have to also show the currency there. You can go to saying that, you can say format cells, you can say number, you say currency, and then 0, so rupees 720. That is question number 23 done. Let us come to question number 24. Compound interest. Formula for compound interest. The formula is for amount that will accrue. Principal plus interest. The formula is P into 1 plus R to the power of numbers, number of years. In this case, the formula here is equal to P. Compound interest the same principal. Principal is 4,000 star 1 plus R by plus R. R is compound interest is 6%. So 6% to the power of 3 years. So you will get the amount that will become. So it comes to the 4,000 has become 4,764. You have to get what is the interest only. So interest is nothing but this amount minus whatever you have paid earlier. That is 4,000 as deposit. So here simple interest for 720 and it's compounded. That means the end of the 1 year, whatever the interest accrued, that gets added to the principal. The second year, again, that interest also gets added to the principal, and interest also earns interest. So instead of 720, you're going to get 764. That is question number 24. 25, compound interest, then the interest is compounded every 6 months. Some small change here. So here, amount will be equal to the same thing. P will be the same thing. P will be 4,000 to start with. R 1 plus R 6% is the rate of interest for 6% was rate of interest per year. Now we are compounding it every 6 months. So it will be R by 2. And rate of interest is R by 2 because every 6 months it is getting compounded. So instead of number of years, number of periods being 3 years, it becomes 3 into 6 because we are compounding it every 6 months. So 6 periods are there. That will be the answer for amount. Now, putting A, then you understand that is not formula. So, yeah, note this now. Here, some mistake. 1 plus R by 2 to the power of 3 into star. R is not R, R is 6%. So it'll get to 4776. Earlier it was 4764. Every compounding every 6 months, it's at increase. So how much is increase is equal to amount minus whatever capital we had kept. 776. slight increase in the interest as you are compounding every 6 months. Suppose we are going to compound every month, let us say. So same thing we'll do. Will be equal to 4,000 R multiplied by 1 plus, that is R was 6% there. So it is 6% every month we're doing it. So it is 12, then to the power of 3 years. And every month we're doing, so multiplied by 12, that will be the principal plus interest. That is the amount. It becomes 4786. I want to find out what is the interest. 4786 minus 4,000. That becomes 786. A simple interest of 720 when it is simple interest. Compound interest of 764 if it is compounded annually. Compounded every 6 months. And now it is compounded every month. So this is the type of interest growth which happens. That is the answer for question number 25. Now you are taken a loan of 8 lakh rupees. Taken a loan of 8 lakh rupees. Interest is 12%. Payment period is 15. So the formula for this is, let me hide these things so that you are able to see those questions. I'll hide it. Now, when solving this, formula for that is called PMT. So PMT, and I take this one, and I come here. So it is what is the rate of interest. So what is the rate of interest? 12%. But this 12% is for annum. But we are paying monthly, therefore by 12. Number of payments is calculated the payment for loan. N per is the total number of payment for the loan. It was 15 years and monthly we are paying, so 15 into 12. Present value, how much loan you are taken? You are taking a loan of 8 lakh rupees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now here one trick is that you make a minus sign here so that our EMI comes in positive. If you don't put minus, you'll get EMI as negative. And the same. Future value, we want to finish off the entire loan. So future value is going to be 0. Type stands for logical value at the end of the beginning of the year. Period, payment at the beginning of the period. That means you take a loan today and immediately pay that month's EMI. Payment at the end of the period, that is payment at the end of the period. You take this month loan now and pay the first EMI at the end of month, which is normally done like that only. We don't pay the installment then and there. We pay it after 1 month. In that case, 0. Even if omit, it is taken as 0. So that is normally the default value. Put 0 here. Let us see. So the EMI comes to 9601.34. And if you want to round it off, you can by saying format cells, number, and instead of decimal place, I can make it 0. So 9,601 is the monthly amount. So imagine how much you're paying. You're paying is equal to, you're paying this much every month. And how many months are there? How many years are there? 15 years are there. How many months are there? Multiplied by 12. You're actually paying 17 lakh 28,000. And how much loan you are taken? You are taken a loan of 8 lakh. So cost of the finance will be is equal to the total amount that you have paid minus you have paid 8 lakhs. In 9,28,242 you are paying as interest for the loan taken, which is 8 lakh rupees, but paid over a period of 15 years. That's about EMI, which is computed using the PMT function. So practice based on this data and use your own data so that you get a hang of the entire formula.